Bunzy'S vlog! Hurrah!
Right, in my last vlog I spoke about video games and specifically my idea for a video game which I thought would be brilliant but no one's really done it. So if you want to see what that is, look at the last vlog, which is over there or down there. I'm not very good at working out where things are going to be on the channel, but you know what I mean, it's in a playlist nearby. Yeah, and I spoke about my idea for a great video game that I thought would be great. But then after doing the vlog, I had another idea. And it was partly for a video game, but I was also thinking about what are the worst video games, or what would be the worst video game you could possibly make? Or the worst idea for a video game. Because I was looking online the other day and I saw a story that came out a while ago about a guy that had actually hacked into, I think it was Steam, and he'd uploaded a fake video game. And what his video game was watching paint dry. Yeah, so you actually went on Steam and you would see a wall and you could carry on watching paint dry by clicking one button, or you could stop watching paint dry and exit the game, and that was the whole thing. And the reason he did it was because he wanted to, you know, he basically was a hacker, and you know, he got in touch with Steam and said, look, your security is rubbish, anyone could hack into your system, and you should do something about it. And he explained to them what was wrong, and they basically ignored him, you know, thinking probably that he was talking rubbish. And of course, so then he just hacked into them and he put this game up just to prove his point. And then obviously they made the security changes and took his game down. But it made me think, what is the worst game you could come up with? And I was thinking to myself, okay, so there's watching paint dry. And then I was thinking, are there any other simulation games that are just really, really dull? Or could be really, really, really dull? And then I was thinking, fishing. That would be really dull. That would be a stupid idea for a game, because of basically you're sat on the side of a lake or the sea in a boat waiting for a fish to bite, which is pretty boring. But then obviously I thought about it for another 3 seconds and realised that there's about 1,000 fishing games, and they've actually made some of them quite good. If you've ever played Sega Bass Fishing, it's great. And the reason that, you know, the way they've done it is you don't have to wait that long for a fish to bite. It's more about how you catch the fish, you know, and not letting it go. And actually, the Dreamcast, they had a little attachment, a fishing rod attachment, which you could use, and it would click as you reeled in and stuff, and it was great. So, yeah, that had been done. And then I thought, what other simulation would be rubbish? And I thought, oh yeah, train driving would be rubbish, because, you know, if you're a train driver, basically all you're doing is pressing forward, you know, speed up and slow down, because that's what train drivers do. There's a few other buttons that are signal buttons and things like that, but essentially the controls of a train are speed up, slow down, blah blah blah. You know, and then I looked into it a bit more, and you know, in Japan apparently train driving simulation games are huge. They're a massive seller in Japan, and there have actually been some that have come out here on PC. And you know, you can drive the train and you can drive in real life areas and stuff like that, and they've got like really good graphics. And actually I was looking at them thinking, oh, I'd like to try that, it actually looks quite good. And then I thought, oh, I really am an idiot. You know, and then I thought about it even more. Is there anything that, as far as I know, hasn't been done that would make a rubbish game? And then I came up with the idea for another game, and again, started rubbish, but then I thought, what an amazing idea for a game. And what it is Traffic Warden Simulator. Yeah, you play the part of a traffic warden, yeah? So you have to issue a certain amount of tickets in a certain amount of time. And as you know, a lot of people hate traffic wardens. So your job's dangerous, because you're going to get beats, yeah? You're going to get serious beats and kickings. So you've got to do your job, you know, subtly. And so you've got to sneak up to cars and, you know, put the ticket on them really quickly and try and avoid confrontation. But like, there's people out to get you who are going to give you a kicking, or they might try and run you over, and that happens to traffic wardens surprisingly often. So yeah, it's kind of like, again, a bit like Grand Theft Auto, but you're the traffic warden. Yeah, I think you'd call it something like Warden 1. Yeah, because it sounds cool, doesn't it? Hey, I'm Warden 1. Anyway, you know, again, games companies, if you like the idea, feel free to talk to me about it. I'm open to, you know, pitching it to you, open to a small percentage, not too big. But, you know, obviously I would like a mansion on the moon. But yeah, Warden 1, the Traffic Warden Simulator. I think it'd be an awesome game. Open world, of course. Cheers.